Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, 12 days into July. A hot one at that this summer day, but a cold front that has been approaching for a while will knock the edge off just a little bit. Not so much moisture, showers and storms associated with it, but a few. And we'll talk about that. And like I said, a bit of a relief, mainly in lieu of lower humidity and a little bit of a lower temperature setting for the next couple of days. Our two primary topics of discussion this evening: COVID and significant and perhaps even more than we even know increase in case numbers for Mclaughlin County. This is a trend that we're seeing state and nationwide as well. But our Director of Public Health, who has COVID himself, as he will tell us himself in just a few moments, gives us an update. Got some other numbers to pass along to you, and it looks as though this latest variant is really starting to take hold. Also, the Hillbillies are back, and we'll talk to the chief hillbilly tonight. Christmas in July, which is approaching $750,000 that has been taken directly to the Shriners Hospital over the past number of years, is back. Like everything else, COVID has done a number on it. They held it last year in a limited fashion, but boy, oh boy, do they have a cool Harley to raffle off this Saturday. And a lot of really nice auction items. Guys, certainly some cool ones for you, but the ladies, or guys for your ladies, some really neat things. And we'll again talk to Mr. Jimmy, our buddy Jimmy Kinney, about everything that's going on this Saturday. A big day planned. Looking forward to it. And I'll pick all of that up and more in just a second.
Summer has arrived, and Appalachian Wireless has a great sale on the world's hottest smartphone. From now till the end of the month, you can get the amazing iPhone 13 for more than half off. iPhone 13 on Appalachian Wireless can be your new superpower with the most advanced dual camera system ever on iPhone. And it's available on the region's best network because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. 128 gigabyte model only. Agreement required.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown good neighbor pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Frazier's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Golden Law Office today.
Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sagersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Let's go ahead and start with COVID at this time. I was reading earlier today, researching Centers for Disease Control, a number of other publications, just trying to get a handle on what we are seeing as a nation first before we take a look at the Mclaughlin County area. California is a standout right now. They are in the midst of a significant uptick, a wave, if you will, related to this BA.5 subvariant, which is the one that health professionals, scientists are all focusing their attention on right now. Like all of the versions of Omicron before it, it is spreading quickly. What is helping it spread even perhaps more quickly is that it has an enhanced ability to make copies of itself quickly and effectively, if you will, once it gets into a person's body. That's one of the reasons that it's the dominant version of the coronavirus right now, making its way across the United States. 65 to 70% of new cases over the course of the last week, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, are from BA.5. They say that it basically takes the best of, if you will, in its world, of last year's Delta variant and older variants and takes those best parts, if you will, and kind of combines them. And then again makes many copies of itself, some even more effective than the last. So that is why BA5 is being so seriously watched at this time. The exact number, of those cases, well, there are numbers being out there, but like Mclaughlin County, for example, as our Director of Public Health is about to tell us, it's hard to get an actual number. Case counts indeed are on the rise, but to the extent we likely don't know just how much. This is some of the graphics that I showed you, I guess, which have been right around the last week of June, a couple of weeks ago. First, let's go over to the top right real quickly, kind of rehash. Back at the first of the year, that's when we saw our peak. End of January, 270 cases for the week. Fortunately, that was the peak, and then we saw a downhill slide thereafter that finally made its way down to around the middle of March to about 15, 16 cases a week. And we floated there for quite some time until going to the top left of your screen now, back around June. We started seeing numbers go up into the teens, 20s, and then hitting around 30 a week and averaging there for the middle and last part of June. And here it is July, and case numbers have continued to follow that same trend. So that was my question today to Pete Shepard about the increases in cases. He tells me that yes, indeed there is, that he as well as several members of the staff at the health department here in Mclaughlin County have also tested positive for COVID here as of the last several days, and that while he doesn't have a whole lot of information about BA5, he does believe that it's responsible.
Just that it's highly contagious. Yeah, I think it's what's called the B5 variant or something like that. It is a variant, and it's highly contagious. And it's going along the lines with the first couple that was was really bad, as far as I think the best thing that's happening now is even though we've had the vaccines and a lot of people have had it, it still is going to cause you problems because it's not I guess our antibodies are not recognizing it as much as they should, as we'd hoped. So it's still got a lot of symptoms with it. It's going to be looks like another rough ride to get through it.
We'd spent several weeks averaging 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 cases a week. Then before I left on vacation and was out for a couple of weeks on and off, we were hovering around 30 or so. I came back from a week's vacation, and a lot of friends of friends, and just in my inner circle have had it pretty significant. A few hospitalized, I know, and I think, if I understand personally, you've even had to be a part of this now.
Well, I'm under quarantine. As of Sunday, I tested positive. We've had 4 at the health department that tested positive over the last 2 weeks, and it's just about every business has been affected by it. If you wake up with the sniffles or you wake up with a scratchy throat, which I did, I went ahead and tested just to be on the safe side, and I tested positive on Sunday morning. So it don't take a lot of symptoms. I'd have thought I just had a sinus infection or a little sinus problem like I usually do in a drainage, but it mimicked that, and then when I checked, it was positive for COVID.
What's been our case number then? I know that just on the little preliminary data you sent me here a minute ago, we've seen a pretty good little tick up.
Oh yes, last week from last Monday to this Monday, we've had 58 cases. We had 18 yesterday alone, and now we've got 26 today, which is not counted in that 58. So it seems like we're getting a lot more cases. I know a lot of people are home testing, so we're not getting the full brunt of the numbers because we're only getting what the doctors and hospitals are reporting now. And in fact, I've done a home test kit, but they put me down at the health department because I reported it to them. But so I think the numbers could be as much as triple or quadruple what they are right now. From what I'm understanding, we give out a lot of home test kits the last 2 weeks, and these people are using them, but they're not reporting to the health department. But a lot of people are sick.
Is that something that's not really anything I've ever heard requested? Was that anyone do if you test positive home to report that to your local health department? Is that something we should be doing?
Well, I'd like for it to do. It gives us a more accurate of what the situation is out in the county. We really didn't stress that because the numbers were so low, so we really didn't, think it was, I guess, important at the state level. Didn't think it was important. They didn't give us any guidance on it. But now with the numbers being as high as they are, and many test kits as we give out for free, if you test positive with a test kit, we'd appreciate it if you would call the health department and just say, "Listen, I tested positive." Give us your name and the date, so we can kind of get a more accurate of what's happening in the county. It's any information we get is helpful.
Last time we spoke about COVID, you said you had an abundance, more possibly than you could even give out, of home kits. Is that you still have plenty to give out?
You wouldn't believe how fast they went. They
really
went like fire. We had people coming in. In fact, we're out. We was out last week. We've got another shipment in today, but we're limited to that to three test kits per patient that comes in, or per family. We're going to keep doing that. I'm hoping to get some more. They told us that we'd probably get some more test kits next week. But yeah, we had like 26 boxes at 45 in a case, and within about 4 days they were gone. I did take some cases to like some of the county offices and some places that had a lot of employees, but we were giving them out to as many as people wanted. But they went like I say, they went like hotcakes, and we were out. And now we've got another shipment in, and you can stop by the health department and get them if you want. But we'll be going to be getting 3 per family, 3 test kits, and that's 6 tests, two tests in a box. So you can get 3 boxes and take home with you and test.
Real quickly, last thing: are you receiving any word with all these tests? Are we seeing much hospitalization or worse?
Rumor has it, I've not got the official word. I heard that Pikeville had 1 floor that's completely filled with COVID now situation. It seems like, with like I say, we've had the vaccines and a lot of people have already had it, that it's still not, this variant, even though it's really bad, it's just not affecting us as bad, as worse as the first time around. So I don't know what the deal is. I know they'll be doing studies on it from now on, and I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to have COVID from now on. It's just going to go in circles. We're going to have it, and whatever the state and the federal government decide to do with the vaccines, but it's here. It's not going to go away. So we're going to have to live with it and deal with it.
Is it still hitting folks harder who have either not been vaccinated or not had the full amount possible of vaccines and boosters?
Yes, it seems to really still affect the ones that's medically compromised, even if they've had the boosters, which like diabetes is a big one. A lot of people that have diabetes, it really gets hit hard with this. But yeah, if you haven't had the booster or the shots, the vaccines or the boost, it seems like you're getting it. But I had all 4 of them. I've had 3 and the boost, and I've got it. I haven't got it bad. I've just got like a scratchy throat and kind of stuffy nose. But if I didn't have it, I wouldn't want to know where I'd be at, because I'm in that over 65 age group, and taking that vaccine sure beats being in the hospital to me.
The most recent map I have from the state is that was issued on this past Friday, which had Mclaughlin County back in the orange, but we are most assuredly not on a daily average. I don't have the map to support it, but Shepard says he gets his on a daily basis, and today's does prove that we are in the red. We're heading there tomorrow. Also, the last update I had when I showed you a county or a state map, rather, just a few weeks ago, we were averaging around 19 to 25 counties in the red. Today we've got 37, and only 42 Kentucky counties are in the green. We were all green, all of Kentucky, for a number of weeks, not so many weeks ago. Now only 42 Kentucky counties in the green. Again, 37 in the red, and the rest yellow. This map will be updated on Friday. Like I said earlier, the Hillbillies are back in big fashion. They're going to raffle off a new Harley this Saturday. They've got a bunch of really great silent auction items and a great ride that you can take a part of. Either leave with them in Pike County or pick them up along the way as they make their trek to Sagersville and back to the Mac. And I'll tell you about all of that. And I'll let my buddy Jimmy actually do it in just a few seconds. Real quickly, here's tonight's Mclaughlin Farm Bureau calendar. A quick reminder that a week from tomorrow, next Wednesday, is Distribution Day at the Water into Wine Food Pantry, 8 till 11. And that Senior Commodity Day is next Thursday, 8 till 11 as well. Here's a couple of other things tonight to let you know about. A reminder, it'll be here before you know it. The Sagersville High School all-class reunion is calling all classmates. If you were a student at the high school here in Sagersville High School at any time in your life, graduate or not, regardless of what class, they're inviting you. pleading with you to come and be a part of the big reunion they have planned September the 3rd at the new Mclaughlin County High School. They're going to have a lot of special events, a live auction, a comedy skit, special award presentations, memory walls, and more. And I'll get some contact information for you. I think I promised that last time, but hey, it's been a busy couple of weeks for me. Even though I wasn't here, it's been a busy couple of weeks. The Mclaughlin County High School basketball camp starts this week. That's right, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It had to be rescheduled. This is students, athletes, boys and girls, 6 to 17 years of age, $40 per athlete. You can register the evening of this Thursday at the Mclaughlin County High School. And Your News Today. P.O. Box, there's our phone, our email, my Facebook, everything you need. You got an announcement, send it to me, and I'll tell everyone about it. From there, one funeral service announcement tonight, and it is in the honor of 83-year-old Nadine Joseph of Coal Grove, Ohio, formerly of Mclaughlin County. She passed away Saturday in Ohio, and arrangements are being made, but still incomplete at this hour, at the Mclaughlin County Funeral Home. Banking from home or on the go has never been easier and will forever be an important and necessary part of life. And Sagersville National has been and will always be at the forefront of meeting and exceeding your financial needs and giving you the safest and most worry-free online and mobile banking so you can worry about the important things, like what's for dinner. They're there when you need them at the main and branch locations of the Sagersville National Bank. Summer's almost here and the seasonal shop is ready. The shop is filled right now with bright colors, beautiful clothes, and new jewelry for all your vacations and summer outings and fun. They've got gifts for any graduate, wedding, and special occasion that may be on your calendar this summer, and you can let them create the perfect gift basket for you. And it's grill season, and that means pool days, cookouts, and backyard parties, and they've got gorgeous home decor, outdoor serving pieces, flags, porch decor, and everything to update your home inside and out for the summer. Stop by and see them, as always, with local delivery, curbside pickup, and shipping, and they're happy to help you shop by phone as well. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. 3 days into the week, we'll get you 3 pieces of chicken and all the fixings at your Sagersville Lee's. Wednesday's special is a 3-piece meal, breast, leg, thigh, or leg, thigh, wing, and both come with your choice of any 2 of our famous homemade sides and a biscuit. Sure, you can shop around, compare the price and the meal, and you'll see that you can't, or you can just come to Lee's Wednesday, tomorrow, for a 3-piece meal special. Also famous for our ice.
Car wrecks, truck wreck, disability, workers' comp, slip and fall, wrongful death. Your case matters to you. Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Check out the latest in savings on new sets of tires and vehicle maintenance at Conley's, like $150 back on Goodyears, $120 back on Bridgestones, and big deals on Firestone, Hankook, General, and more. All with perfect snap-on balancing, and where they only charge $35 for state-of-the-art computer diagnostics to fix exactly what you need and get you back on the road. On the web at conleytire.net or stop by in Staffordsville.
They've been doing it now for 15, 16 years, I guess, and this year could put them, possibly, at the $750,000 mark. Money they've raised to go to the Shriners Hospital and help kids. Our kids. I think the last time I did this report last year, at that time, there were dozens of kids from Mclaughlin County alone, which were, at that time, at that moment, getting services from Shriners. And a big number throughout the entire region. So every year they've been taking this ride. It has been humongous at times. COVID, of course, kind of just put a stop to all of that. Last year they came back. They got a brief ride together. It ended at the MAC, but they tried a different format, a parade, if you will, from Pikeville to Floyd to Sagersville and back to the MAC, and it was a really good turnout considering we were still in the midst of a pandemic. But this year, the Harley Davidson giveaway is back. A lot of great silent auction items, perhaps more than they've ever had. And regardless of what you want to drive or ride, you can be a part of it. this Saturday as they disembark at Harley Davidson Pikeville and then make a few stops that could win you a couple $100 each along the way. Indeed, some big and exciting changes made to this year's Hillbilly Christmas in July. The bike is back. That's it. It's just $10 to get a chance to win, and somebody will win a name we pulled out of a hat or a wash tub or something this Saturday when the ride returns to the Mountain Arts Center for a great lunch and a great silent auction.
We'd like to invite everybody out to our little ride this year, the Randy Jones Memorial Hillbilly Christmas in July ride. We leave Pikeville 10 o'clock sharp on Saturday, July the 16th. We'll be coming to Jenny Wiley Lake. There we're going to do a little drawing for $200. You have to register and you have to be present to win this $200. We leave from there, we'll be coming to Sayersville, to Ramey Park. There we'll be doing another drawing for $200. You have to register and be present to win that. From here we go out Route 7 over to 404, back to the Mac. There we do another drawing for $200. You have to be present to win, you must register. So this little trip this year is going to be a little exciting. We're going to give away $600. And when you get to the Mac, we've got a few auction items that you definitely want to look at, because we've got some good stuff at some good cheap prices, hopefully, if you get the right bid. And then we give away a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle. We've been selling chances on it since last year, and about 4 o'clock, somebody's going to be the proud owner of a brand new Harley bike. So encourage everybody to come out. We have the weather's going to be perfect. We're going to be going through Pike, Floyd, Johnson, Mclaughlin County. A good ride. I hope everybody enjoys it. The weather looks great, and all of our proceeds go to the Lexington Shriners Hospital, and this is very important to us. We right now are like $671,000 that we've taken to the hospital in 16 years. We're hoping this year to hit around 60,000, and our goal is to meet that $1 million in 20 years. So come out, and if you can't ride with us, maybe you'd like to make a little donation. But anything we can do for the kids, the Shriners Hospital is what we're after. And the thing we need to keep in mind is that we're looking for that one child that needs help. If you know of a child that needs help, it's not walking right, it's not doing something correctly, you as a parent or guardian, get a hold of that Shriners Hospital and let them know what your child's doing, how it's acting, and set yourself up to take care of that child. So we're looking for that one child. Of course, we'd like to have the money to support that hospital, but we're looking for that one child to make a difference.
So that's this Saturday morning. They'll start registering at 8 o'clock at the Mine Shaft Harley Davidson in Pikeville. They will leave out of there, all bikes out by 10 a.m. It's $25 to take the ride. $5 for each additional passenger. That covers their lunch. That's right, lunch is provided. So $25 per bike, vehicle, whatever you're riding or driving, it does not matter. And then an extra $5 per person. And these are just some of, I couldn't show them all, some of the really cool, very cool silent auction items that will be available and be auctioned off to the highest bidder at the Mountain Arts Center when it returns. That all happening, I guess, around 2 to 4 p.m., as my buddy Jimmy said. So some really cool things from a lot of gracious donors and individuals and businesses. So $25 for a full day of fun and a chance to, help support the Shriners. Now, for the motorcycle itself, yes, it too will be raffled off Saturday at the Mac at the end of the ride. The chance to get in on that is just $10. Imagine riding that home for just a $10 ticket. Tickets which are available right now and the day of. Again, tickets available right now at Harley Davidson in Pikeville or the day of the event.
Day of, yeah, absolutely. Right up until the drawing. When we do our ride, we roll into the Mac probably around 2 o'clock, and we'll be having the drawing at 4 o'clock. So you can come in 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and we'll have tickets on sale. You can look at the bike. You can bid on our silent auction items, and then we'll take it from there. Around 4 o'clock, we'll be doing the drawing on the bike.
It's going to be a big, big time this Saturday. They hope that you can join them either for the entire ride, a piece of it, or just stop by and maybe bid or give them a bit of a donation. Anyway, it all helps our kids and Shriners. Coming up on tomorrow's program, and I think on a couple of different occasions throughout the week, I spoke today with a balloon artist from the area who is a part of a really wonderful, really big project for some very special kids down in Orlando. And I am set to get a bit of a tour and a conversation with her tomorrow, and then a follow-up when it's all done this Friday. Impressive and amazing, to say the least. Not just the cause and the kids, but balloons as well. Look for that then. Here's what we're looking for tonight as far as a cold front that's coming through. It's not making a lot of rain, very few storms. It is going to make it a little more bearable for us, however, for the next couple of days at least.
As you see here, and have been watching over my shoulder as well, this is not a major weather player. It's a cold front, not making a whole lot of rain, and it's making its way through and on out of the area, and we'll be all said and done very, very soon. I think the next hour, probably closer to 2, should be all said and done, and I really see only a few drops that have fallen outside at that. No windshield wipers flapping at this time, so that's about it. With that, though, we will see partly cloudy skies continue and a low of 65 tonight, and we'll see a much more comfortable 84 tomorrow. Humidity levels will be nice and favorable, and temperatures will follow suit, and it'll be much more comfortable when you step outside. You won't have that take your breath moment like we've had off and on and more on here, of course, over the past several weeks. So sunny and 84 tomorrow, nothing more than a light and variable wind for your Wednesday. Mostly clear skies tomorrow night, and even cooler, 61 tomorrow night. And we'll stay on that pattern for days. Check that out. Thursday, 84, 60, sunny and clear. Very nice. Friday, 85, sunny, mostly clear, 61 that night. Still very, very nice. Wouldn't ask and couldn't ask for a whole lot more out of the next few days. If you're wondering what the weekend has in store, and if you're already getting excited about taking that ride from Pikeville to Sagersville and back to the Mac with the Hillbillies, which I hope you are, well, the weather is going to be quite nice. A bit warmer by or to the tune of a degree. We'll flip it right now here and go from one screen to the next and hit 85 Friday and 86 on your Saturday. Mostly sunny. Our next chance for showers really is not until during the way late hours of Saturday night and early Sunday morning. So it's going to be nice. It'll be warm, but it will be nice for Saturday's ride. We hope you... As you see here, and have been watching over my shoulder as well, this is not a major weather player. It's a cold front, not making a whole lot of rain, and it's making its way through and on out of the area, and we'll be all said and done very, very soon. I think the next hour, probably closer to 2, should be all said and done, and I really see only a few drops that have fallen outside at that. No windshield wipers flapping at this time, so that's about it. With that, though, we will see partly cloudy skies continue and a low of 65 tonight, and we'll see a much more comfortable 84 tomorrow. Humidity levels will be nice and favorable, and temperatures will follow suit, and it'll be much more comfortable when you step outside. You won't have that take your breath moment like we've had off and on and more on here, of course, over the past several weeks. So sunny and 84 tomorrow, nothing more than a light and variable wind for your Wednesday. Mostly clear skies tomorrow night, and even cooler, 61 tomorrow night. And we'll stay on that pattern for days. Check that out. Thursday, 84, 60, sunny and clear. Very nice. Friday, 85, sunny, mostly clear, 61 that night. Still very, very nice. Wouldn't ask and couldn't ask for a whole lot more out of the next few days. If you're wondering what the weekend has in store, and if you're already getting excited about taking that ride from Pikeville to Sagersville and back to the Mac with the Hillbillies, which I hope you are, well, the weather is going to be quite nice. A bit warmer by or to the tune of a degree. We'll flip it right now here and go from one screen to the next and hit 85 Friday and 86 on your Saturday. Mostly sunny. Our next chance for showers really is not until during the way late hours of Saturday night and early Sunday morning. So it's going to be nice. It will be warm, but it will be nice for Saturday's ride. We hope you can be a part of it. Sunday will wrap up the weekend, of course. 84, partly sunny, 40% chance of showers and storms. And then we'll have to put up with a chance of showers and storms to the tune of 60% and 40% on your Monday and Tuesday. But a very consistent run at the mid-80s through between now and this time next week. So no 90s in store, and with that, I hear no complaints. And that's my time for this Tuesday. Glad to be back. You have no idea how glad I am to be back. Not so glad to be so behind, but I think that's a thing around here. With that said, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and see you tomorrow night.